recording? Alright, you're recording. Close. 5, 4, 3.
Freakshow. The first thing Bob says to me as he comes in here, sits down, starts opening up his laptop, plugging in his headphones, is just like, marathon weekend? Don't we have a Bloody Nipples marathon song that we did a few years ago? Probably.
I think we do.
I think every year, the Friday before the Pittsburgh Marathon, we sing a song about protecting your nipples because your nipples can chafe if you're a marathon runner.
It's danger, yeah.
All right, I'll try to find it. We'll do it for today in Freak Show history around 7 o'clock then, okay?
Public safety.
All right, yes, it is a public safety. It's marathon weekend. By the way, good morning. Everybody doing okay? It is Mikey. It is Bob, the 96.1 Kiss Morning Freak Show. Also, Bob, I want to start the show today because as I was coming into work today, going over the Sewickley Bridge, whoa, spooky time. Fog everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So, little bit of a foggy morning here in the Pittsburgh area, and for many years, Bob has been giving you all a public service, yelling very loudly, probably annoying the DVE morning show 2 studios away because our walls, for some reason, are not soundproof at the radio station. Bob, why don't you warn everybody about the fog this morning? Yep. Oh, wow. Fog! It might be your best fog warning of all time. Like, you really, it's been a while since you did one.
Had it up,
You brought it there.
Yeah,
all right.
Took it to the next level.
Today on the show, we got your chance to win $1,000. That'll be coming up around 9:10, and your chance at Lizzo tickets coming up around 9:40. It is Mikey and Bob, Cinco de Mayo. Let's have a Friday here.
96.1
Kiss.
Mikey and Bob, it is the 96.1 Kiss Morning Freak Show. Went and saw Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 last night. It's good, man. It's good. I mean, I know I'm all in on the Marvel movies, and I'll never tell you a Marvel movie's bad, but this one was really good.
The proper wrap-up for all the other ones there?
Yeah,
They lived up to it?
Yeah. For these Guardians, this was their final movie with that group all together and everything.
Right.
Like, yeah, it was a really good movie. Emotional roller coaster, man. And I'm telling you, sometimes with the movies, you're just like, oh, I wonder if this song is going to be popular again. Man, for Guardians of the Galaxy, Florence and the Machine, The Dog Days, right? Remember that? Yeah, there's a scene in that movie where I'm just like, oh man, this song could catch on again here. I'm like, yeah, this is a good song. Florence and the Machine.
Captures the right moment.
Really good movie, though. It'll take you on a ride. You'll be laughing out loud in the theater. You will probably be crying in the theater.
Did you shed tears?
No, I got close. Okay. I don't really cry in theaters. It takes a lot to get me to cry. I don't know. Yeah, it takes me a lot for me to cry in theaters. I will cry at home like a baby watching a movie, but in theaters, especially if I'm like with my daughter or something like that, I welled up a little bit. But no actual tears. It's going to take out Super Mario Brothers movie as the #1 movie this weekend. It's supposed to make around $120 million. Really good movie. If you like Marvel movies, yeah, stamp of approval. This one's an emotional ride. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is in theaters now. All right, it is the Kiss Morning Freak Show. Mikey and Bob, your chance to win $1,000 this morning. Pay your bills around 9:10.
96.1 Kiss.
Mikey and Bob, it is the 96.1 Kiss Morning Freak Show. Should be pretty nice today. Definitely warming up today and going into the weekend. Sun with some clouds. High's going to be in the mid-60s, and then I think we're in the 70s this weekend. And I think for the things going on this weekend, like the marathon and everything, I think there are some showers in the forecast, but it's not like major thunderstorms all day that's going to, wipe things out.
Right.
Today, of course, is Cinco de Mayo. Yesterday was May the 4th, Star Wars Day. So I know that some people just listen to our podcast and don't really get to listen to the show live. So a lot of people were catching up on the podcast, sending us Star Wars messages.
Hey, Mike and Big Bob, it's your buddy Adam from Punxsutawney again here, and I got your Star Wars names.
Yeah.
I got you in at Bob Fett.
I mean, Boba Fett for Boba Fett. Like, that's pretty good, right? Boba Fett. Like, I mean, you're not like the size of Boba Fett, but Boba Fett, it's a pretty good Star Wars name for you, right?
Yeah. And Mike DeLorean.
I mean, instead of the Mandalorian, the Mike DeLorean, Boba Fett, and the Mike DeLorean. Oh, we're Star Wars characters,
You
Bob.
just brought Mike so much joy.
We did it. We did it.
Mike DeLorean, he's so
We
excited.
just needed our guy in Punxsutawney to come up with it for us.
You guys are bounty hunting team.
Yeah.
You guys are going to be down in Florida chasing down them naked people.
Yeah.
I think that's the way it should be for you guys.
All right, we are bounty hunters, Bob a Fett and the Mike DeLorean, who just go down to Florida and try to corral naked people. All right. That's a weird.
Coming soon to Disney Plus or what?
Yeah, I don't. No, what a show that would be, right? And then this was the first message I listened to when I came in this morning, right? I knew we were going to have still a couple of leftover Star Wars messages from podcast listeners. First thing I play this morning, when I come in and I'm like going through listener messages that they've sent, I hear this.
Dun, 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 dun. Mikey's a standing wiper.
It's got to stop. It's got to, all of you, it's got to stop. Don't clap. Don't encourage it.
Beautiful.
Your chance at Lizzo tickets, plus a ticket upgrade and a hotel stay right next to the arena. Lizzo, your chance at tickets around 9:40 this morning. It is the Kiss Morning Freak Show. Mikey and Bob, or Boba Fett and the Mike DeLorean.
Mikey's a standing wiper.
Get out of here, no more. Who is excited for Coronation Weekend? Not me, to be honest.
Not at all.
I do get into the royal family because I watch The Crown on Netflix, but I don't think I'm going to watch any of the coronation this weekend as
Unless it's on and there's absolutely nothing else on.
there's there's always something on, man.
I'll take a look and see the weirdness of it.
Like even early on in the morning on the weekends, English Premier League soccer is where I go. Oh man, is there no soccer this weekend?
There's probably no soccer
No,
at all.
don't take soccer away from
They're not
me.
doing anything
No,
over there.
I need that. Oh man, looking up soccer schedules.
I think I read someplace that everything's shut down.
Why?
Yeah, I think they shut everything down so everybody can focus their attention on King Fartface.
King Fartface. Nope, we got soccer this weekend.
Oh, is there?
Now we're good, baby. Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches on Saturday at 10 a.m. and then Liverpool and Brentford at 12:30. Yeah, that's right. Sprinkling of English Premier League soccer talk on the show today.
Did you just sneak that in there?
I didn't even mean to sneak it in there. It just happened. I just wondered out loud because I just said, hey, by the way, if you care, the whole the coronation thing's happening this weekend. And then I just, in a panic, I was just like, wait a minute. They also love soccer over there. Oh my gosh, it's English Premier League now. Because they didn't play when the Queen passed, but obviously that was a bigger deal than King Fartface,
Right.
as you call him. I don't know if I'm here for these Taylor Swift rumors, man. Here's what I think happened, right? Because there is a report from The Sun in the UK. Hey, UK, hey, calm down over there, okay? We should not be talking about you over there this much on our show in Pittsburgh. But there's a rumor from The Sun in the UK that Taylor Swift is now reportedly dating Maddie Healy, who is the lead singer of the band The 1975. The source claims to The Sun that they're madly in love despite only dating for less than 2 months.
Wow.
And even though Taylor and Joe, like her now ex, was announced last month, they claim that they actually split up in February, so there was no crossover. And Taylor and Maddie first dated very briefly almost 10 years ago, but things didn't work out. Both Maddie and Taylor have been touring over the past few weeks, so it's been a lot of FaceTiming and texting, but she cannot wait to see him again. And this is where it's just, come on. The Sun in the UK says the new couple's reportedly ready to go public this weekend at her Eras tour in Nashville. I don't believe that at all. You know what I think happened here?
Maybe love is real.
No. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Here's what I think happened. The Sun over in the UK said, hey, the entire world will eat up if we do Taylor Swift, Maddie Healy rumor. Source says they're in love, all this stuff, right? Do the timeline with Joe so there's no, she cheated on Joe with Maddie. None of that.
No slander in it, yeah.
I think The Sun in the UK did that because they've said it's King Fartface weekend. That's all anybody's going to care about over here is King Fartface. So the Taylor story is just going to be wiped off all the front pages or even the gossip. It's going to go away when it's King Fartface's weekend.
All right, good point.
So I think the Sun in the UK is like, who cares? Let's throw a Taylor rumor out there. Let's get this web traffic and traffic to our website and everything like that.
Possible.
Because who cares? What, Americans lead it up? Sure. It's King Fartface weekend over here, though. You know? So I think that's maybe how the rumor became a thing. So again, it's the Sun UK. Do you trust them? Or are they just, they're very tabloidish when it comes to things like this.
Real?
But that is the report. I don't believe it, but we'll see that Taylor Swift is dating the lead singer, Maddie Healy of the 1975. By the way, I know Taylor tickets are so hard to come by. She got 3 shows in Nashville this weekend. Then she goes to Philly next weekend for 3 shows. And, of course, we get her in the middle of June. You can still enter to win tickets up on our website. Taylor Swift tickets, go to 961kiss.com. Enter on the contest page.
961kiss.
The Mikey and Bob podcast. I want to get naked for a jelly donut.
Okay, so if I go get you a jelly donut right now, are you just going to get naked in the studio?
No, I was just thinking, what donut's worth getting naked for?
Oh, it's not a jelly donut. No way.
I like jelly donuts.
No one donut is worth getting naked over. A dozen donuts? I'll show you a little peek for a dozen.
Stream the Mikey and Bob podcast on iHeartRadio or wherever you get your podcasts.
It is Mikey, it is Bob, the 96.1 Kiss Morning Freak Show. We have your chance to win $1,000 coming up around 9:10. Be listening for your nationwide keyword to enter on our website, 961kiss.com. Chance at $1,000. Want to try to pay your bills coming up around 9:10. It is marathon weekend. The road closures are going to start later this morning and continue through late afternoon on Sunday. Boulevard of the Allies is going to be closed between Wood and Stanwix, and more than 100 streets in downtown and the Strip District, and North Side, West End, South Side, Oakland, Shady Side. So many roads, over 100 streets going to be closed in Pittsburgh this weekend for the marathon on Saturday. The toddler trot starts around 8:30 at Point State Park. The 5K run, the kids marathon, starts at 9:30 Saturday on the North Shore. The pet walk on Saturday around noon. The Pittsburgh Health and Fitness Expo kicks off today around 11 a.m. at the convention center downtown. And then, of course, the marathon on Sunday.
Lot going on.
I don't know why we did this a few years ago, but we decided, since me and Bob are not runners ourselves, not marathon guys. Actually,
No.
not really running guys whatsoever. Just
Nope.
neither of us like to make our bodies, 1 foot in front of the other and go fast. No, not runners here, me or Bob. But we did want to do something for all the Pittsburgh marathon runners. So a few years back, we did a little safety song because chafed and bleeding nipples are a thing. Runner's nipples, what they call it, right? Like
Very
your nipples
true.
just get shaved,
Yep.
and you can have bloody nipples. So
You could be having the best day ever. Next thing you know, you look down, your nips are bleeding.
you could be doing great pace at the marathon
Yeah.
this weekend. But if you have bloody nipples, are you really satisfied with your time? All right, let's sing a song. Let's sing a special marathon song for today in Freak Show history. Here we go.
Today in Freak Show history.
Today in Freak Show history. This is for you, runners. Lube up the nipple. Lube up the nipple. When you run a marathon, gotta lube up the nipples. Lube up down the shorts. Lube up down the shorts.
Yeah.
When you're going full blast on the marathon court with some nipple guards. I'm at the starting line, ready to go. Got some Band-Aids on my nipples. I'm at the starting line, ready to go. I got my Band-Aids on my nipples. Down the shore, up the shore. Damn right. I promise that
this won't hurt. Oh no. You gotta lube up the nipple. Gotta lube up the nipple. Lube up the nipple. My man over there with the sausage hand. What's up? He's gonna make sure all the runners in Pittsburgh never have those bloody nips again. This is a safety song. Pittsburgh Marathon safety song. You gotta lube up your nipples, girl. You gotta lube up the privates, girl. You gotta lube up top. You gotta lube down below. Step one. When you're ready to go at the starting line.
Pittsburgh 96.1 Kiss.
Yeah.
An iHeartRadio station.
Listen on your free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
Mikey and Bob, it's the 96.1 Kiss Morning Freak Show. I did not know the MTV Movie and TV Awards were this Sunday until I learned that Drew Barrymore is no longer going to host because of the writer's strike that is going on in Hollywood. So I think it's still airing on Sunday. There's a couple of things she's already taped that are going to air, but I don't think MTV's really sure who's going to show up. They already decided they're not going to do a red carpet for it, so just another thing that the writer's strike is affecting in Hollywood. I learned that not only it was on Sunday, but that Drew Barrymore was hosting. I was learning all this as I learned Drew Barrymore is not hosting anymore. Hey, the Ed Sheeran thing, man. Did you watch that documentary yet on Disney Plus, the Ed Sheeran documentary that just came out?
No, not yet.
It is fantastic. Like, I like Ed Sheeran. I'm not like an Ed Sheeran super fan. I mean, Ed Sheeran's got magical songs. He's just got a songwriting power.
He does.
He is a great performer, too, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The Ed Sheeran documentary, I think it's called The Sum of It All or something like that. It's on Disney Plus. It's four episodes. They're pretty quick. I watched them all back to back to back to back. It's so good, man. Like, you just have a greater appreciation for Ed Sheeran and all the things he's went through. Like, you know, his wife was going through cancer treatment when, you know, they were pregnant, and his best friend passed the same month that they found out his wife had cancer. It's just a really great story. But Ed Sheeran, of course, has been dealing with a court case regarding a Marvin Gaye song, "Let's Get It On," from the 70s, right? So he was taken to court. He was being sued over this. This was a big deal. Ed Sheeran at one point even said that if the lawsuit didn't go his way, he would probably
done?
Yeah, he said he would probably quit music. So Ed Sheeran was found not liable in Manhattan federal court on a copyright claim that he copied Marvin Gaye's song "Let's Get It On." The verdict cleared him of copyright infringement. The trial lasted just under 2 weeks. Ed Sheeran released a statement saying, "I'm obviously very happy with the outcome. It looks like I'm not going to have to retire from my day job after all. But at the same time, I'm absolutely frustrated that baseless claims like this are allowed to go to court at all. If the jury had decided the matter the other way, we might as well say goodbye to the creative freedom of songwriters." He said, "I'm just a guy with a guitar who loves writing music for people to enjoy. I'm not and never will allow myself to be a piggy bank for anyone to shake." Ed Sheeran also said, "Having to be in New York for this trial has meant that I missed the being with my family at my grandmother's funeral in Ireland.
That's horrible.
I won't get that time back." Ed Sheeran, again, who was found not liable yesterday in federal court of copying "Let's Get It On" from Marvin Gaye in the 70s for thinking out loud. He said, "We need songwriters in the wider musical community to come together to bring back common sense. These claims must be stopped so that creative processes can carry on and we can all go back to making music. At the same time, we absolutely need trusted individuals, real experts who help support the process and protect copyright." So Ed Sheeran mouthed the words "thank you" to the jury and then spent about 10 minutes talking with the plaintiffs, including Catherine Townsend Griffin, who is the daughter of Ed Townsend, who was the co-writer on "Let's Get It On." They hugged and smiled with each other. CNN further reported that, according to witnesses, Ed Sheeran even invited her to one of his upcoming concerts. And that just shows you what kind of person Ed Sheeran is. This person was trying to get money out of you. They took you to court. You missed your grandmother's funeral.
Right.
And he's cordial with her after and even invites her to a show. And really, I'm telling you, watch this documentary on Disney Plus. It's not a big commitment. It's 4 episodes, but they go by quick. And I wanted more Ed Sheeran after it. And again, I'm not a huge Ed Sheeran guy, but you know, I love him now. Like I would fight you for Ed Sheeran now.
New album's out today too. Some tracks out today.
Yeah. So you got a lot of Ed Sheeran content to take in there. New album in the documentary on Disney Plus, and that's kind of weird that his court case gets decided on the day his new album came out. Like, okay, really? That's what happened here? The court case ends, so it's all pop entertainment news when his new album comes out. Really good documentary, though. It's on Disney Plus. You got to watch it. I think you'll just have a bigger appreciation as Ed Sheeran as a human when you watch that. Coming up next on the show, somebody got naked on the Remy's Ratatouille adventure ride at Epcot down in Florida. We will get to that. Also, your chance at Lizzo tickets around 9:40 this morning. It's Mikey and Bob.
96.1 Kiss.
It's Mikey and Bob, the 96.1 Kiss Morning Freak Show. A little foggy out there to start the morning in some areas. Bob, you want to give a fog warning? Go ahead. Fog! All right, sun with some clouds today. Highs in the mid-60s. I think it's going to hit 70 Saturday and Sunday. Weather should be pretty good Saturday, and then a little rain in the forecast Sunday, but in the afternoon for the marathon runners. So, yeah, run faster to try to beat the rain that could possibly be coming. Again, not going to be a washout, but just might be some showers coming through some areas on Sunday. All right, there's always weird things happening down in the state of Florida. This is a Florida story. It is also a naked story. Let's get to this.
Whoa! It happened again. Someone decided to get naked. It's time for another naked story on the 96.1 Kiss Morning Freak Show with Mikey and Big Bab.
A man exposed himself on the Remy's Ratatouille adventure ride in Epcot. Come on.
Oh, no.
36-year-old man from New Jersey was caught smoking, watching adult movies while naked on Remy's Ratatouille adventure ride at Epcot. Why? They're going to take you to Mickey jail. They are going to take you to Mickey jail where there's like a creepy 1940s disheveled Mickey down there that is now your new best friend.
My guy got every dollar's worth of that Disney ticket.
He did. A lot of times you'll go to Disney and be like, this is a ripoff. It costs thousands of dollars to take like a family of 4 down to Disney. This guy, you're right. He got every penny worth.
Mm-hmm.
Disney cast members were first leery of the man when he wanted to sit alone in a rat. Okay, so he wanted a solo ride on the Ratatouille ride. The arrest report said generally guests share the cart with other people, and they were suspicious that the guest wanted a cart alone by himself, right? So he was probably waiting longer to get a cart just by himself. They're not going to let you just ride alone. That's going to throw off everything. Everybody would do that. So he must have waited a long time to be a single rider there. Several Disney cast members monitored the ride in the surveillance and saw the guy smoking. Twice they stopped the ride and made a loudspeaker announcement that smoking was not permitted. And at this point, they're probably thinking, oh, he needed a cigarette really bad.
Thought he could just ride this and nobody know.
He thought he could sneak a smoke on Remy's Ratatouille adventure ride at Epcot. So they announced that, hey, no smoking's permitted. The ride continued on, though. That's when he started watching an adult film on his phone. Uh-oh, things have escalated now.
I mean, it took a quick turn there.
Yeah. Oh, I can't smoke? All right, can I do this? Because he then got naked on the Remy's Ratatouille adventure ride at Epcot. Yep, pants off and everything on the ride at Epcot. The sheriff's investigator obtained the Disney surveillance that showed the incident happening. The man was arrested and has been charged with a misdemeanor charge of exposing himself. Now, if you're this guy, when they get to the end of the ride...
Wait, you can get naked on a Disney ride? It's only a misdemeanor?
Don't encourage that. You're right.
You know, Florida is wild as hell.
You're right. That does seem like there should be...
Naked on Ratatouille and it's only a misdemeanor?
By the way, if you're that guy, when your ride stops, right? When you're in the cart, on the Ratatouille ride at Epcot, and the cart stops, and you have Disney employees waiting for you. It's probably, could be police there, Disney security.
All of it.
You got to blame it on the rat. I don't know what happened. The rat stole my phone and started watching an adult film. Then the rat put a cigarette in my mouth, smoking, and then the rat took my damn pants off. You got to blame it on the rat, man. You got to blame it on Remy. Hey, this is very lifelike. There was a little rat that unbuckled my pants and unzipped them. Wasn't me. Blame it on Remy. On Remy's Ratatouille adventure ride at Epcot Center. It is a naked person in Florida making the show once again. Mikey and Bob, it's the 96.1 Kiss Morning Freak Show. If you are streaming the station or our Mikey and Bob podcast on our iHeartRadio app, it's completely free. All you need to do to get in touch with us is hit that little microphone on our iHeartRadio app, and you can send us a message, and maybe you will get on the show today for Cinco de Mayo or
Happy Cinco de Drinko! Woo, woo, woo!
That's right, a woo-woo-woo Happy Cinco de Drinko. Man, that is totally something that would be written on a rustic piece of wood, hanging for one day only in some office lady's kitchen, right?
There is some office today.
Oh,
Absolutely doing single.
there is some.
You get one drink.
There is some office lady who is in charge of all of the things in the office, the supplies, maybe works at the front desk of a business or something like that. I don't know why I didn't put the K at the end of desk there. I said desk.
Her name is Marge, but today it's Marge-A-Rita.
You know what, man? You should take a lap around the building for that. Marge-A-Rita, dude. Okay. Okay.
She's organizing it all.
Okay. You walk into the office today, and on Marge-A-Rita's desk is just a stack about 3 feet high of sombreros.
Yes.
That's just it, right?
Yes.
And the cheap plastic margarita glasses.
Uh-huh.
But she stayed up really late last night with glue and glitter and made them all sparkly.
All custom.
Yes. So and hers says Marge-A-Rita on it.
Marge-A-Rita.
But she has one of those big novelty glasses that's like this, like the size of a trash can lid or something like that.
Yes.
Okay. Here's your margarita glass for today. Cinco de Drinko. Shh. It's really Cinco de Mayo, but we're drinking. Here's your margarita glass. And then she goes, and here's mine. Boom.
Dumps it on the table.
It's just a little joke. I can't drink that much. Marge-A-Rita. Or maybe I can. Cinco de Drinko with Marge-A-Rita. Dude, Marge-A-Rita. All right, well, let's get to a message here from our guy, Cody.
Hey, pretty alive Mikey and pretty alive Bob.
Yeah, we are feeling pretty alive today, Cody.
Yep.
Yeah, we are.
Hey, I just want to wish you a happy Dia de Muertos.
All right, hold on. Hold on. I think he thinks Cinco de Mayo is the same as Dia de los Muertos. It is not. Dia de los Muertos is, in like end of October, beginning November, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. And hold on. I gotta hear him say.
Dia de Muertos.
All right, wait, hold on. He's definitely trying to say Dia de los Muertos, right?
Yes.
Like Day of the Dead. But did he say dude?
Dia de Muertos.
Dude, it sounds like dude, Muertos.
Dia de Muertos.
Okay. First of all, it's not today. Today's Cinco de Mayo. Dia de los Muertos, totally different thing, and it's also called Dia de los Muertos, not
Dia de Muertos.
Dude, Muertos. All right. Yeah, so Marge-A-Rita's got the margs out for Cinco de Drinko, and you know what? You're going to have to wait a while because it's not time for this special day yet.
Dia de Muertos.
Dude, Muertos. It's the 96.1 Kiss Morning Freak Show, Mikey and Bob. Weather's all right today. Mix of sun and clouds, highs in the mid-60s. Should be a pretty nice tomorrow, high around 70. And then, of course, Sunday is big marathon day here in Pittsburgh. Weather should be okay, but I think rain is coming in the afternoon. Might get a shower or a little rain passing through.
A little bit.
So run fast if you're in the marathon. The faster you run, the better chance you have to beat any sort of sprinkle or rain that could happen on Sunday for the marathon. Also, across the pond is the King Charles Royal Coronation this weekend. Kentucky Derby's also on Saturday. Buccos are home all weekend, too. They're taking on the Toronto Blue Jays. Hopefully they can turn it around, man. 4 straight losses now for the Pirates. They lost yesterday afternoon, got swept by the Rays down in Tampa, losing 3-2. Pirates stay in first place, though, in the NL Central.
Still in first.
But I have bad news, everybody. The Atlanta Braves have passed our Pittsburgh Pirates as the best record in the National League. Oh, no, it's all falling apart now.
Oh, no, we're not the best record anymore. We're only in first place.
Yeah. I want the first place in the NL Central to last all summer. I just want it to go all summer. We need the Pirates to just keep afloat all summer. I don't want to go to Pirates games just to get out there and have a few beers and not. I want to go and actually watch baseball this summer.
Mid-August.
If they're still in it, man.
Oh, my. September, fun baseball? You kidding me? Been a while. Pirates.
So Pirates at home this weekend against the Blue Jays. Hey, you see the Steelers promoted David Morehouse?
Yeah.
David Morehouse, of course, worked with the Penguins for years, right? Almost 20 years he worked with the Penguins. He was sort of brought in and helped keep the Penguins here, right? Helped get the arena deal
stuff,
and helped keep the Penguins here. That's what David Morehouse did. The Steelers are now promoting former Penguin CEO David Morehouse to their executive vice president for strategy role. The Steelers announced yesterday. So, again, after almost 20 years with the Penguins, David Morehouse now with the Steelers. And he's been working with the Steelers in sort of a senior advisory role,
right.
But now I guess they made him executive vice president of
have to do
strategy.
With like a stadium upgrades or a new stadium or something like that.
In all the stories I read about David Morehouse and his work with the Steelers and stuff.
Because that was kind of like what he did with the Pens, like he came in there and made things happen.
So Acrisure is 22 years old, and the Rooney complex, right? The practice facility is like 20 years old too, right? So they're both like around 22, 23 years old, whatever. That's almost shelf life for stadiums nowadays.
Yeah.
We got old ass stadiums here in Pittsburgh. We do. Except the hockey arena is still somewhat new as compared to the other ones, but like PNC Park, Acrisure,
dated.
They are, and a lot of, especially NFL teams, are building these big, huge, massive dome, $2, $3, $4, $5 billion complexes that will, put us in the running for a Super Bowl. So I don't know what happens. I don't know if that's specifically what they're bringing in David Morehouse for, but you would have to think at some point they're either going to have to just keep upgrading Acrisure and the practice facilities, or somebody's going to buy a bunch of land either north or south of the city and just turn it into new Steelers stadium, new Steelers practice facility, much like Jerry Jones did down in Dallas. They have the stadium, they have the practice facility, and it's not even in Dallas. It's in Arlington, which is like a drive.
Right.
Because when we went down to the Super Bowl in Dallas, we're like, oh, cool, we're staying in downtown Dallas.
We're right there.
It's like a 45-minute drive to even get to the stadium.
Right.
That's not an uncommon thing, though. So I know, I just, if anything like that ever happens, we will do a week straight of Facebook comments.
At least a week.
If the Steelers or the Pirates, if they ever move from their iconic, Three Rivers bridges when we're nationally televised, it looks awesome. If they ever move
and
north
the verbs,
or south of the city, the Facebook comments will be just so nuclear. So, again, I'm sure that's probably down the road, but as David Morehouse gets more of a role with the Steelers, seeing what he did for the Penguins, that could be something that maybe is starting to work on. What do we do with these stadiums? Do we keep upgrading them and have older stadiums that we're upgrading, or is it time to move north of the city, south of the city, and make entire like Steelers complex out there. So it'll be interesting to see how this all plays out over the years. And again, hopefully we're still doing our show by then, because I would love to read Facebook comments for that week, right? All right, we got your chance to go see Lizzo coming up around 9:40 this morning on the Kiss Morning Freak Show. Stick around. It's Mikey and Bob. Taylor Swift's Eras Tour is in Nashville tonight and over the weekend. Next weekend, she's getting close. She's going to be in Philly next week. It's close. It's getting close. And then, of course, middle of June, we get our Taylor Swift Pittsburgh shows here. You can still enter for tickets up on our website, 961kiss.com. Just go to the contest page, because Taylor Swift tickets are damn near impossible to get. We have a pair up on our website. We'll have more chances to win Taylor tickets, and just trust me, you're going to want to be listening to our station for Taylor Week, because I'm going to be uncontrollable on Taylor Week.
I know.
All right, let's get to this message here.
Good morning, Mikey and Bob. Just take a little road trip to Harrisburg with my fiance for a wedding this weekend.
Yeah.
Started listening to your podcast from yesterday, and it caused my fiance to look up hairless Chewbacca.
Oh, all right. I don't know why you would. Did we tell people to look up hairless Chewbacca? I don't know. I think he's doing his own research.
Nightmares. Thank you for that. I think you should Google it.
Okay.
Yeah, have a good day, guys.
All right, might as well Google hairless Chewbacca today. I mean, what are we doing? It's not May the 4th anymore. It's Cinco de Mayo. I shouldn't be looking up hairless Chewbacca.
I've searched enough things in my time to know that that's a sketchy search, too.
Hold on. No.
You got to be careful. Be careful how deep you dig in there.
Without hair, we'll give you...
End up with something you don't want.
Okay.
Or maybe something you do want.
It's definitely creepy looking, but I don't have a full body. Look, that's just... that's hairless Chewbacca's face and head.
Creepy.
It's creepy looking.
I need to see the body.
But also,
Show me more skin.
I don't want to see a full body shot of hairless Chewbacca, because I know there's some Star Wars fan out there.
It's like a giant hairless cat.
There's some Star Wars fan out there. All right. I just Googled hairless Chewbacca.
Mm-hmm.
You Google hairless naked Chewbacca. No, your computer's the bad one. We Google all the bad stuff on your computer. I don't want to be responsible for any of this. All right, hold on. Let's get to another talkback message here.
Guys, I gotta know. You guys hit us with the ass and kitty song.
All right, wait, hold on, because I have to explain this now that he's bringing up ass and kitties and what that's from, because if I don't explain it, it's kind of weird when some guy just says, you hit us with the ass and kitties song. This goes back to the Met Gala from earlier this week. You remember Jared Leto was in a cat suit, Doja Cat dressed up like a cat, and then, of course, there's always plenty of ass hanging out at the Met Gala, right?
Right.
So this is the little song that we were singing, because somebody in the Facebook comments said all the Met Gala was ass and kitties. Ass, kitties, ass and kitties. Ass, kitties, kitties, ass and kitties. All right, so that was the ass and kitties song we sang after the Met Gala.
Do you guys rehearse this? Or do you just, come together instinctually and link up for these amazing music bits? We gotta know. Because Bob just jumps right in there and y'all just start singing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's beautiful.
Amazing, beautiful.
Gotta know, guys.
All right, so there's really no secret behind it. I started singing and Bob joined me. We did not even plan to do that.
There's no rehearsal of any kind.
I hit the beat. I started singing ass and kitties, but I will say this, though. There is another word that rhymes with kitties. Okay?
Yeah.
The real song from years ago by a guy named DJ Godfather, I believe it is called ass in another word that rhymes with kitties. So when ass and kitties was a thing,
It all fit.
we just started singing it, and we know the other song that's ass in a word that rhymes with kitties, so ass and kitties just happened. Bob jumped on the moving train here. We did not even plan this. Ass and kitties. That's it. As soon as I said ass, kitties, he knew it was time. Ass, kitties, ass and kitties. Wallace. Ass, kitties, ass and kitties. Ass, kitties, ass and kitties. Ass, kitties, ass and kitties. Still, I feel like I say it every week. I just don't know why anybody's listening to us anymore. Just ass kitties. All right, your chance to win $1,000 coming up around 9:10. Also, your chance at Lizzo tickets this morning around 9:40. It's Mikey and Bob.
96.1 Kiss.
That's Pink Pantheress and Ice Spice Boys a Liar Part 2. It is Mikey. It is Bob, the 96.1 Kiss Morning Freak Show. We got your chance to win $1,000. We want to continue to pay your bills today. Be listening for your nationwide keyword to enter on our website, 961kiss.com. Chance to win $1,000 coming up around 9:10. Now, Bob, I want to take everybody back to yesterday's show because we got a very unique message yesterday.
Good morning, Mikey and Bob. I want to let y'all know I have big, huge honkers. Why is this relevant? Because I'm getting a breast reduction on Thursday. So I would really appreciate it if my two favorite radio hosts could send my boobs to the crossroad.
Yeah.
All right. Love you. Bye.
So it's been a thing we've been doing on the show for years, sending things to the fictional crossroads, which is like, I don't know, heaven, the afterlife. It's, of course, from the late 90s Bone Thugs and Harmony rap song, see you at the crossroads so you won't be lonely. And yeah, she got a breast reduction surgery yesterday. I hope everything went okay. And we did.
The honkers.
That is what you call them. We made a special request yesterday. And then we came in this morning, and we got this message.
Hey, guys, I know it's just a short segment on your podcast yesterday, but I wanted to say thank you for sending my friend's breast to the crossroads.
All right, so they know the person who got the breast reduction surgery yesterday. And
thank you.
They heard, yeah.
As a trans guy, I wish that somebody had sent my breast to the crossroads, too. It was probably the best day of my life, so I pretended like it was for me, too. Thanks for being allies, and thanks for doing what you do.
I mean, that just instantly brings a smile to my face that, they're listening to the show, they transitioned, they're trans too, and they felt like it was, for them too yesterday. All right, let's get to our friend Logan here.
Mikey and Bob, Logan here. I'm so upset. I got top surgery last year, so I got my boobs cut off. And I'm so upset that I didn't think to send my breasts to the crossroads last year when I got them cut off. I missed opportunity there.
I mean, it's a whole thing now. I'm glad there was this connection point with our show yesterday that did make some of our trans listener family, say, oh my gosh, that would have been great if I would have done that when I got my surgery done. So, listen, we do mention it on the show every now and then. Me and Bob are big supporters of our trans community here in Pittsburgh and just all trans people. One of our very close friends is trans. So, we definitely show a lot of love to the trans community and really just think that you shouldn't worry too much about what other people are doing because something as simple as our dumb show yesterday made a couple of our trans friends, just feel welcome, like they got a place here and we're allies of the trans community. So thank you to all of you for the messages. We appreciate it. And again, I hope the breast reduction surgery that she was going through yesterday went okay because those are up at the crossroads now. Those are gone. Once they're gone, there is no coming back. Mikey and Bob, it is the 96.1 Kiss Morning Freak Show. Hello.
Hi, I just wanted to tell you guys are awesome. I love you. I've been listening to you since day one.
Wow.
You just make my day every single day.
That's it? Just you've been listening since day one? You decided you need to call us and tell us we're doing an okay job today?
You do a great job. No, every single day you may put a smile on, I think, people's face every day. That's all. Just have a great day.
Thank you. Yes, that's very nice, especially since you've been riding with us since day one. It's amazing that you haven't got sick of us yet.
No, never. It just keeps getting better and better every day.
I oddly feel that way too. I do feel like our show is getting better as we do this longer.
Everybody loves you. You're doing something good.
Well, thank you so much for supporting us and listening to the show all these years. And you have a good day and have a wonderful weekend, okay?
You too. Take care. Love you. Bye.
I mean, you want to call us and tell us you've been listening since day one and you still love the show? Pfft, You're getting on every time. That call's getting through every damn time.
Nice call.
Getting us? Pump the ego a little bit?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, we'll put that on every single time. But no, we appreciate everybody who has fun listening to our show. I don't know, I sort of feel like she is too. I don't know if I'm having so much fun doing the show every day with you. Like, it's so much fun. I don't know if I've ever had more fun doing this show. Like, I look forward to coming in here every day.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is,
honestly.
Man. We did the show at home for a couple years during the damn pandemic, and I think, coming back here and getting back into a studio now for over a year and
having some skin-on-skin touch with each other.
Yes. To see your body across from mine and to be able to touch you and
like
smell you.
Young baby bonding with their mother.
No. You made it weird.
Skin on skin.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 out in theaters now. I saw it yesterday. It's awesome. If you're a Marvel fan, you'll definitely like it. It's an emotional roller coaster. I'll tell you, I have Florence and the Machine. The Dog Days Are Over on repeat because they use it. Just, oh, man. I'm feeling it. That song's in the movie at towards the end of the movie.
Any bonus to stick around for? Bonus scene?
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
Okay.
So there's one that comes quick.
That's always my question.
It's not even like a mid-credit scene. There is a bonus Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. There's 2 bonus scenes after the movie. The one comes quick. Like, they show you a couple, here's who it is, the Chris Pratt, and then it comes real quick. And that's a good one. You gotta watch that one. And then there's one at the end of the credits. Go find that one online.
You gotta stick all the way through everything.
The last one, it sets something else up, but I was like, oh man, are they about to show? And they don't show what I was hoping they would show. So it's sort of like a tease. That's usually what the end of credits things are for Marvel movies.
If you're staying, though, you got to stay for the end of credits.
Yeah, you might as well just stay for both of them.
You can't get up and walk out.
All I'm saying is when I saw the very end of credit scene, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, I'm like, all right, I could have just watched that one online. The first post-credit scene, though, or after the movie scene, is good. You have to stick around for that. If you watch Guardians of the Galaxy 3, it's going to be number 1 at the box office this weekend, taking out Super Mario Brothers. Their run is going to be over. Guardians supposed to make about $120 million. By the way, did you see somebody just uploaded the full Super Mario Brothers movie to Twitter the other day?
I did, yeah.
Over 9 million people watch. I mean, just watch the Super Mario Brothers movie through a Twitter loophole.
Hey, good job, Elon.
I mean, great. Elon Musk,
job, Elon.
You turned Twitter into even more of a cesspool hellscape than it already was. Twitter Blue, if you're actually, if you're paying for Twitter, which, okay, it allows users of Twitter Blue to upload videos as long as an hour. So, Super Mario Brothers movie, about a little over an hour and a half. So they uploaded it in two parts.
Right.
On Twitter.
Right.
Full version of the movie that's still in theaters now.
9 million people watched it.
According to Forbes, an account called Vids That Go Hard posted the film in its entirety across 2 separate posts. And again, they say over 9 million views. Absolutely free people were watching the Super Mario Brothers movie. Can you imagine being an animator on that movie, which is, over $1 billion now? It's going to spark a whole Mario Brothers Nintendo movie franchise now with Illumination, who does the Minions movies and everything. Can you imagine making that movie your work for years and years? The story, the animation, Peaches.
Yep.
All your hard work was wiped out by Vids That Go Hard on Twitter. Can't it? I feel like there's got to be something Nintendo can legally do.
No, it's the internet.
It is the internet, but geez, 9 million views on the Mario Brothers movie on Twitter Blue.
It's a lot.
I'm telling you, I said this when he took over. Elon Musk bought Twitter to tank it on purpose. I feel like once you have that mentality, a lot of these things all make sense. Because I don't think somebody that wants Twitter to be a better experience is going to have something like that happen,
Maybe Elon Musk hates Mario.
Oh, man. What if he's like a secret Luigi guy?
Seriously.
What if he's Wario?
What if he is secretly Wario?
What if he's a Wario guy? Oh my gosh.
Weirdo.
Plot thickens. According to this Forbes report, there was another account called why can't they make an account called like Mario Brothers Movie Upload or something? Because the first account was Vids That Go Hard. That got taken down after 9 million views, and then it got uploaded again by Twilight Sparkle. And that got another couple million views before both accounts were suspended. So Mario's still at the movies, but Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, it is an emotional roller coaster if you're a Marvel fan and all in on the MCU. There was parts where I was laughing out loud, followed by tearing up like 30 seconds later. It's quite the movie. So definitely check out Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. That is in theaters now. It's Mikey and Bob, the 96.1 Kiss Morning Freak Show. We have your chance to win $1,000. You want to try to pay your bills today? Be listening for that nationwide keyword to enter on our website, 961kiss.com. Coming up in about 10 or 15 minutes here. Let's get to a message.
Here, standing whoppers and sweet cheeks in the streets.
Okay.
Best of the year.
All right. Is that like his kids yelling best of the year, too? This is the whole production now.
Gotta say, making your show is like hitting a WrestleMania card, so I'm trying to make my streak 4 now.
Okay, so he sent 4 messages before, and we've played every message he sent. So it's like a WrestleMania streak he's got going.
The best part to me, personally, about listening to your show are the weird looks I get walking up and down the bike trail, laughing like the Pittsburgh Joker.
That'll happen.
Because nobody can see my headphones.
Yeah, it'll happen. You're walking, listening to the show. You ever do that when you're not a really big podcast guy, right?
Not a big walker either.
Come on. I mean, just get out of here. I'm telling you, man. Seriously, if you like our show, go back and listen to the shows from this week. Bob is having a week on the show, man. Like, seriously, you are having a damn week. Not much of a walker either. Oh, all right, let's get to another message here.
Hi guys, I am begging you to look up what dinosaurs potentially sounded like. I found a few TikToks of dinosaurs that sound like animal mating noises, that sound like weird uncles laughing, and I just think that you guys would have a lot of fun with those. So do with this information what you will.
Okay, is it just like dinosaur
TikTok thing going on
noises, or is it just like noises? Nobody knows what dinosaurs sounded like, right? Are we just making that
TikTok
up?
does.
No,
I don't know.
I'm saying though, like when you think of a dinosaur, like think of just any of the Jurassic Park movies. When a dinosaur makes a noise, like you see big T-Rex, it's like, you know, what if it made the sound of like a horn? We have no clue, right? Nobody has any video. Nobody has any recordings of the dinosaurs. We have their bones.
Yeah.
We know they were real. We know by piecing their bones together what they looked like, you know, where they lived, what they ate, things like that. Yeah, science has given us that. But has science been able to tell us what dinosaurs actually sounded like? Or do we just look at the size of them and just like, well,
Must have been loud and mean.
that brontosaurus looks like it'd be more like a... And then that
it just meows like a cat.
that's what I'm saying, like a big brown... We don't know. We don't know what... Man, I didn't think what noises do dinosaur makes would be on the show today, but here we are. All right, let's... Is this a dinosaur fart we have here?
Yep.
Okay, wait, how do we have a dinosaur fart? Nobody knows what dinosaurs sounded like. All right, hold on. This is apparently the audio of what... I don't even... Is this what scientists...
Science, Mike!
Is this what TikTok thinks a dinosaur fart sounds like?
Yes.
Okay, this is apparently a dinosaur fart from TikTok. I don't know. Okay, that probably just shook like car windows. I was not prepared Okay, so
you hear the dinosaur roaring a little bit, and then all of a sudden the fart happens.
I thought we were gonna get dino gas. Like I thought, like, okay, is that the dinosaur? But that's a dinosaur roar into. Okay. Here it comes. I mean, nobody knows if that what a dinosaur fart really sounds like. All right, what do you?
Sounds legit to me.
Do you have more dinosaur fart audio here, Bob? Okay, are you just looking up like dinosaur farts on YouTube?
Yeah.
All right, what is this one from? Is this like how have you gotten anything on dinosaur farts? Not a real thing. Nobody knows what it sounds like.
We're in BBC. It's official, Mike.
Oh,
This is
okay.
legit.
All right, hold on. Wait, so you mean to tell me BBC did one of those dinosaur documentaries and they started talking about dino farts? All right, let's learn about dinosaur farts.
Could have been farting constantly.
Oh, wait, hold on. Dinosaurs would have been farting constantly.
Producing enough gas to fill nearly 500 party balloons every day. That is some farting.
Okay, hold on. I got to call a quick timeout here. I don't care what's going on overseas. This is more important than the King's coronation and everything like this. A BBC special that might be 10 years old, who knows? But a 10-second segment about them talking about dinosaur farts?
Could have been farting constantly, producing enough gas to fill nearly 500 party balloons.
500 party balloons of dinosaur farts.
I just picture a big T-Rex farting party balloon.
Just
like whatever that noise was from the first TikTok we found, and then party balloons released.
Hold on. Wait, do you have like a triceratops or something just sitting there, and all of a sudden, right by the back of the triceratops, you hear this? And then
the party balloons come out.
Like the amount of balloons that take the house up in the Pixar movie Up.
Yes.
Like it's just one after another. There is party balloons coming out of dinosaur butt, and it's just making this noise. 500 party balloons out of a dinosaur's rear end. Man, show took a really weird turn when dinosaurs started getting into it here, huh?
It was our last night. No, it was our last night.
That's Morgan Wallen last night. It's Mikey, it's Bob, the 96.1 Kiss Morning Freak Show. Coming up in just a moment here, we will give you that nationwide keyword. All you'll need to do is enter it on our website, 961kiss.com, for your chance to win $1,000. Try to pay your bills 13 times a day here. Today, Friday, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo on 96.1 Kiss. Oh, what did our guy Cody call it earlier? What did he try to tell us it was today? Dia de los Muertos, but he screwed it up.
Dia de Muertos.
Yeah, not Dia de los Muertos today. That's something that's like the beginning of November in like some Spanish Mexican cultures.
Dia de Muertos.
No, Cinco de Mayo, not
Did Maletos.
Did. I mean, maletas in Spanish is like suitcases. It's like, dude, suitcases.
Dia de Muertos.
It goes like moetos. I don't know. It's weird, but yeah.
Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo, not Dia de los Muertos. Two completely different things there. Let's get to this message here.
Hey, Mikey and Big Bob. While we're talking about office ladies and Cinco de Mayo, can you bring back office monkeys with the Cinco de Mayo theme?
All right, we haven't done that in years. We used to do this thing on the show called Office Monkeys. It's so dumb, but also it was like a battle of me and Bob trying to make each other laugh.
Right.
So there was like this website you would go to, and you could just type things. It was like talk to text, right? You could just type in whatever you wanted it to say, and it would say it back. So me and Bob would pretend like we were just office ladies typing back and forth to each other. And, we were just trying to make each other laugh. We made up fictional characters like Mary and Barb, and then there was Hank the mailman who would always come in with the lesson. All right, listen, it's a dangerous thing to start digging in our archives too far because I feel like things that flew in our first few years of doing the show, probably not flying in 2023, right?
Right, yeah.
All right, we still got a little bit left of the show here. We still have a lot of the...
Take a look here?
Yeah, let me go look. Because I don't have to just find it. I have to preview it. And then me and Bob are going to have to make a decision whether or not we want to play it on the show. So possibly a special Cinco de Mayo Office Monkeys before the end of the show. Can't promise it, because again, not sure how questionable it's going to be, but we might have that coming up before the end of the show. Mikey and Bob, it is the 96.1 Kiss Morning Freak Show. We got good weather today. Mix of sun and clouds. High should be in the mid-60s. Tomorrow's probably the best day of the weekend. Should be pretty nice with a high around 70. Also high around 70 for Sunday. A lot of people are going to be downtown this weekend for the Pittsburgh Marathon. That coming up on Sunday. Mm-hmm. We will get some rain on Sunday. It's not going to wash out the marathon or anything like that.
But wet.
Yeah, there's I think it's 50% chance of rain for some areas. So even if it does rain, it might just be a quick shower or something. But yeah, Sunday looks like the day where some rain could be in the forecast. Of course, the King Charles coronation is happening this weekend. I'm pretty sure your Today shows and Good Morning America's start at 5 a.m.
Oh yeah, they're already running promos for it.
Yeah, tomorrow morning.
We'll be live.
A lot of people care about that, man. A lot of people wake up and
I get it. I do.
I like watching the spectacle of it because it's weird. It's weirdly odd to me that kings, queens are still a thing over there.
Right.
And they don't really have any power, but I kind of like seeing all the people line up for days and there's just something interesting about it.
Creepy about it too.
There is something creepy about it too. Yeah, not a big fan of King Charles. Whatever. Is he gonna be King Charles III? I think. Yeah, fart sniffer. Bob called him
King Fart Sniffer.
King Fart Sniffer.
Now there's probably been more than one.
Oh, there has definitely been King Fart Sniffers before. Are you kidding me? Back in the day when there was no cameras or anything like that, people had to paint portraits. Everybody looks like they smelled a bad fart back then.
You're right.
You know?
It's the natural look.
Is that a period of art in world history? You know how there's different periods of art, Renaissance period, things like that?
Okay, yeah.
Is there a fart sniffer period? Where it's just man, everybody got really good at doing portraits of people here.
If it was a portrait, though, your face was in fart sniffer land.
It looked like they smelled something bad. So that's happening this weekend, the coronation. The Kentucky Derby is this weekend. Also, oh man, I got F1 this weekend too. They're in the States. Miami Grand Prix, F1 Mikey pumped. I'm wearing my Miami Grand Prix Lewis Hamilton hat from last year.
Your hat, I'm just that is your F1 hat, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm wearing my Lewis Hamilton Mercedes F1 hat from last year, man.
My guy's ready. F1 Mikey's back.
Also, Buccos are going to be home this weekend. I mean, good thing, too, because didn't go well in Tampa. They got swept by the best team in baseball, the Rays. They lost 3-2 yesterday afternoon. That's 4 straight losses now for the Pirates.
Yeah, who cares? Still in first place.
Hey, but listen.
The Pirates are still in first place.
4-game losing streak for the Pirates. Usually, I don't even bat an eye at that. I'm just they can lose 4 straight. That's what they do, lose 4 straight. Now, though, it's wait a minute. When is this slide going to stop? Because they're good so far this year. But, yeah, they're still in first place in the NL Central. But, unfortunately, the Atlanta Braves now have the best record in the National League. So, Pirates at home this weekend against the Toronto Blue Jays. Coming up next on the show, we have dug up an old Cinco de Mayo Office Monkeys
celebration.
By request, we have listened to some of it, and we think it's going to be okay. We will play an Office Monkeys. We'll bring it back just for Cinco de Mayo coming up next here on the Kiss Morning Freak Show. It's Mikey and Bob.
Is life.
It is the 96.1 Kiss Morning Freak Show. Coming up after we do this Cinco de Mayo Office Monkeys, your chance to win Lizzo tickets. Big 96.1 Kiss Show next Saturday, the 13th at PPG Paints Arena. We will have you text in a keyword for your chance to not only win Lizzo tickets, but get qualified for floor seats, a hotel for the night right next to the arena, $100 gift card for dinner, $100 for merch. We'll hook you up for the Lizzo show. Your chance coming up in just a couple of minutes here. Now, a little bit earlier, we got this message.
Hey, Mikey and Big Bob, while we're talking about office ladies and Cinco de Mayo, can you bring back Office Monkeys with the Cinco de Mayo theme?
Yeah, earlier Bob had this whole thing where you walk in the office and there's a lady named Marge at the front desk who calls herself Marge-A-Rita on Cinco de Mayo, and she's got a bunch of sombreros like piled up on her desk.
Celebration today.
Yeah, so listen, we have not done this in a long time. Me and Bob used to do this thing where we would get on this website where you could like talk to text, whatever, and we would just play these characters like Betty and Marge, and then there would be Hank the mailman who would come in at the end.
The whole office life scenario.
We even had an intro and everything, so this is from years ago, but it is time for an edition of the Cinco de Mayo Office Monkeys. We have not done one of these in years.
Get out the keyboards. It's time for Mikey and Bob to type back and forth as Betty, Marge, and Hank the mailman. It's time for another edition of the Office Monkeys.
Good morning, Barb. Happy Cinco de Mayo Day. It is time to bust out our Mexican party hats, also known as sombreros, and eat Spanish-themed foods today. I made my special taco tots today. It is a plain hard-shell taco filled with tater tots and covered in salsa. Oh, hell yeah. Also, I am wearing a very thick mustache today. I feel very Spanish.
Taco tots and a mustache.
Check this out. You know how there is always a tiny worm at the bottom of tequila bottles? I love eating the worm, but it is way too tiny for me. Barb wants a big worm. So, I captured 8 gardener snakes from my flower bed yesterday and brought them in. I am going to drown the snakes in this tequila and then we are going to eat them all. We are going to be so hammered. Yum yum. Nothing better than Barb's big worms on Cinco de Mayo. Screw that little worm. We are eating tequila snakes, baby.
I see a couple office ladies sucking down snakes for Cinco de Mayo. That little worm's not going to get it done. Barb's big worm. I love tequila. It squishes when you bite into it. This morning, Freakshow Cinco de Mayo Office Monkeys.
I also made a special taco cake for the Cinco de Mayo break room party because what is an office party without cake?
True.
Funny story though, as I was making the cake last night I noticed that it was missing something. I had salsa, lettuce, tomato, shredded cheese, taco shells all on the taco cake. You know what I was missing? The beef. But since the cake was already made, I had to somehow get the beef in the cake without ruining it. That is when I went and got a turkey baster, filled it with beef and gave my Cinco de Mayo cake the hot beef injection. It's all good now.
Game over. I win. The cake was missing beef. Something needed to be done. So, you had to inject it, the cake. Didn't want to ruin it. Hank the mailman with the lesson here.
Hey there, kids. It is me, Hank the mailman, with a special Cinco de Mayo lesson. Do not eat any of the crap Barb and Mary tried to make today.
Yeah.
When it comes to Mexican food, they have no clue what they are doing. You may have heard of Montezuma's revenge when you drink the water in Mexico. Well, Mary's revenge when you eat her taco tots are 10 times worse.
And that's Office Monkeys. That's what we used to do. All right. Well, Cinco de Mayo surprise there. Didn't know we were going to play that today, but there it is. All right. Your chance right now at Lizzo tickets. Here we go.
Here's your chance to win a special night out with Lizzo and 96.1 Kiss.
Your chance at Lizzo tickets right now. Big 96.1 Kiss show at the arena next Saturday. All you need to do is text the keyword GOOD. GOOD. Text GOOD to 64895. The number again, 64895. Text the keyword GOOD. Confirmation text will be sent. Standard message and data rates may apply. Your chance at Lizzo tickets and get qualified for floor seats, a hotel for the show, food money, merch money. We'll hook you up for Lizzo. Again, text GOOD to 64895.
96.1 Kiss.
The Mikey and Bob podcast. I'll make submarines that fit me.
True, me and you can never go exploring the deep ocean and try to get the hatch down and get like,
Stream the Mikey and Bob podcast on iHeartRadio.
Mikey and Bob, it's the 96.1 Kiss Morning Freak Show. Salute to our weekend podcasters, all the people that, catch the show here and there during the week, but you binge the podcast episodes on the weekend. Make it a fun game. Today, Saturday, and Sunday, if you're listening to our podcast catching up, send us a message through our free iHeartRadio app and see if you can make the show on Monday. All right, let's get to one of these talkback messages here.
Hey, Mike and Bob, just listening to your dinosaur fart segment.
Yeah.
You absolutely have to have dino fart-filled balloons for the coronation of King Fart Sniffer.
Yeah, okay. There it is. So, listen, if you've been listening to the show today, that comment makes complete sense. We need to resurrect a dinosaur so they can fart into 500 party balloons for this weekend's coronation of King Fart Sniffer.
Release the dinos.
All right, let's get to another message here.
Hey, morning, Mikey and Big Bob.
Hey.
I got a question for you. Sitting here listening to you guys talk about digging through the archives, trying to find this Office Monkeys for Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, yeah.
Cinco de Mayo?
What is it? Every May the 5th, there are certain cultures.
Celebration of Hellman's.
Just Cinco de Miracle Whip. We love just pray to the Mayo God. Pray to the Mayo God. I don't even know what this guy wanted now. Cinco de Mayo has me train wrecked.
Question for you. Why don't you guys put, all the archive stuff in, a podcast? Not like a live show, but just find all the old, questionable stuff and just release it on its own podcast. Because I'd like to take a trip down memory lane.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
I can give you a lot of reasons. A lot of it might just be questionable, and we don't want, to offend somebody or lose our jobs over something we said or did 15 years ago on the show.
I'm just trying to not get fired, Cinco de Mayo.
A lover of Miracle Whip should know there's certain things that maybe were okay to say in society 15 years ago that we can't say now, and why would we risk it? Hellman. This guy probably loves our show and just wants some of the older stuff. And
we don't have that older stuff also, too, though, if we're being completely honest.
I know, but he told us Cinco de Mayo, and we're not okay. We're not okay.
Cinco de Mayo.
But also, I don't want to bore you guys with the amount of work that me and Bob have to do. We have 5 commercials to record and produce after the show, and then, I'm basically our video and social media guy for our show. So,
I'm doing the regular podcast.
If we had a show producer, watch out.
If we got to celebrate Cinco de Mayo every day, maybe.
If we were a real morning show and had a team of people like other morning show had, we would do a lot of these.
We'll never be a real morning show.
I know. Why?
We've been doing this for way too long.
Why won't we ever be a morning show? Well, this guy said Cinco de Mayo, and all of a sudden... Hell yeah, Hellman's. Is it just Hellman's and Miracle Whip?
It's going to come to my head.
Top 5 mayonnaise brands. You got them or no?
No, I don't.
That would have been a great way to end the Cinco de Mayo show. Top 5 mayos. No, hold on. We can do it. We can do it.
It's time for Power Rankings with Mikey and Bob on 96.1 Kiss.
You got it over there? Do you have 5?
I got 5.
All right, top 5. But this is the dumbest ending to a show we've ever had. Cinco de Mayo. Top 5 mayonnaises of all time. Number 5, Bob.
Hellman.
Oh, Hellman's at 5. Are there even 4 mayonnaise brands?
I'm not a fan of Hellman's.
All right, 4th best mayonnaise.
Duke.
Oh, Duke's. Don't they sponsor a college bowl game, I believe, and dump mayonnaise on the winning coach? Is that a thing, or is that a fantasy I had?
No, I think you're right. They have packets of Dukes at get-go.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. It really is.
Oh, wow.
I'm not lying.
All right. We got 3 better, though. Bob's 3rd favorite mayonnaise brand, Kraft. Whoa! Number 2, Miracle Whip. Whoa! What's number 1 all-time favorite mayonnaise brand on Cinco de Mayo?
get in the lunchtime cafeteria in like middle school.
Yes!
Those little packets.
Silver packet!
Yes!
Silver packet! Yeah. Woo!
Let go.
No brand cafeteria silver packet of mayonnaise.
Number one.
Sketchy mayonnaise is
you
number
don't know.
one. Wow. Did not expect the Power Rank mayonnaise brands.
Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo. All right. It's just, there's a lot this weekend. There's the marathon. The Pirates are in town taking on the Blue Jays. There's the Coronation, the Kentucky Derby. I got an F1 race, Miami Grand Prix.
Guardians of the Galaxy's on.
A lot going on this weekend. So, yeah. Oh, by the way, what do you want to name the podcast today, Bob?
Marge-A-Rita de Mayo.
Can it be Cinco de Mayo every day for us?
It's a celebration.
All right, you know, the show's over. Line up the margaritas. We're getting tipsy on Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo. All right, if you missed any of the show, get caught up with our Mikey and Bob podcast on the free iHeartRadio app. That's everyone's right. Great shows up right now. Bye.
Smile at someone today. Make somebody happy. You have more power than you think you do. Enjoy your day, or night, or week. Bye.
KSTHD Pittsburgh.